Alright, so Logan Paul and Jake Paul recently got on a fight on Paul stuff, but today I'm here to talk about how I think Logan Paul is a terrible brother and also a terrible person. I know I'm not the first person to make this video, but I appreciate if you guys hit that sub button and like the video. But let's get right into this video. Alright, so Jake Paul and Logan Paul basically got an argument on Impulsive. I would throw some clips in, but I already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get copyright strike death. I'm gonna get automatic roboted copyright strike. That's immediately what's gonna happen. But I'd go ahead and watch that if you guys haven't watched that. But basically, what I got from the whole situation was Logan Paul is trying to take away from what Jake Paul is doing. Anytime Jake Paul gets some shine or whatever, he likes to say that he's the better brother, and that's basically what he was saying the whole time. And that he's Logan Paul is the bigger brother and Jake Paul's just in his shadow, and he can't ever let his brother have his moment. And also I want to talk about how he was talking about how Prime wasn't like a sponsor of the stadium where Jake Paul was fighting, which I understand. Yeah, you want your brother there, you want to support your brother with your brand, but also you should understand that Jake Paul probably doesn't want that brand there because it's Prime. And who else is also associated with Prime? KSI. And I know they don't really get along and they're planning on fighting, or they're hoping like going to fight eventually, and they've talked about it a ton of times, and they don't really like each other. But Logan Paul is a business partner with KSI, which is kind of grummy from the start, which I don't like. I think he's a terrible brother for that. Like, why would you start a business with a person that literally like hates your brother, talks bad about your brother, and all this just for money? That and once you already are rich, and it doesn't make much sense to really do that. And Logan Paul decided to sponsor, well, he didn't really sponsor, but the Prime brand decided to sponsor the UFC, which right before that Jake Paul was getting in arguments with Dana White, and he was talking about how fighter pay and all that. So Dana White and Jake Paul didn't really like each other, right? And then Logan Paul decides to do business with the UFC, which is kind of weird to me. He's basically going behind his brother back and just saying like, I don't really care what your beefs are or whatever, you're your own person. But then again, he wants to go be like, you're my brother, and he wanted to be the sponsor of the stadium of the Nate Diaz fight, which is weird. And why would Jake Paul want to have to do that when he's just doing stuff like that behind his back? And then also the Japan situation with Logan Paul. I really don't like Logan Paul. I really don't. I don't really like him. How he acts, he just seems like a terrible person. But Jake Paul, I understand where he's coming from, why he wouldn't want to like have his brother's brand there. And Logan Paul needs to stop trying to take away from his brother when he's not letting him shine. He doesn't really want to have him shine. He just wants to put all the attention on him, and he wants to act like he's a better fighter and all that. But I'm like, bro, if me and my brother were like that, I would not be posting that podcast like that for sure, because that's gonna make my brother look bad, and I'm not gonna be down talking to him on the internet and have my fans hate on him or have other people hate on him. I'm not gonna do that. That's another messed up thing. I understand they want to be honest and open, but I don't know, maybe it's different. But I could not understand why he just keep on downplaying brother and like has so much hate for him. But I appreciate you guys watching. I just want to give my quick little thoughts on this video, but hit that sub button and like the video.